For years, PSG were football's outmate. Punchline: they had the money, they had the stars, they had the headlines, but when it mattered most, they always seemed to collapse. Whether it was the infamous Barcelona comeback, the disaster against Manchester United, or countless Champions League exits, PSG became known as a club that could dominate France, but somehow shrink on Europe's biggest stage. Yet something has changed. And that's exactly why PSG are becoming genuinely terrifying. Not because they have the biggest budget, not because they sign the biggest names, but because for the first time in their modern history, they have become something far more dangerous. A real football team, a team with an identity, a team with patience, a team built to dominate for years. And if the rest of Europe isn't paying attention, they should be, because PSG might finally be everything their owners dreamed of when they bought the club over a decade ago. To understand why PSG are so dangerous today, we have to go back to 2011. That was when the club was purchased by the Qatar Sports Investments. The goal wasn't subtle. They wanted PSG to become one of the biggest clubs on earth. And they had virtually unlimited resources to make it happen. Suddenly, stars began arriving. Zlatan Ibrahimovic, Silva, Cavani. Then came the truly outrageous era. In 2017, PSG signed Neymar for 222 million euros, the most expensive transfer in football history. A fee so massive that it completely changed the market. They followed it by signing Kylian Mbappe. Suddenly, PSG weren't just rich, they were football's super villain. At least that's how many fans saw them. Yet despite all the spending, one thing remained missing: the Champions League, the trophy they truly wanted. And every failure made the pressure grow. The strange thing about PSG's early super team era is that they often looked stronger on paper than they did on the pitch. They collected stars, but football isn't played on spreadsheets. It's played through systems, structures, chemistry, balance. PSG often lacked those things. At various points, they had Neymar, Mbappe, and Lionel Messi in the same team. Three of the greatest attackers ever. Yet somehow they looked vulnerable. Why? Because modern football has evolved. The best teams aren't necessarily those with the biggest stars. They are the teams where every player works together. Look at Manchester United. Look at Liverpool. Look at Real Madrid. Every player contributes. Every player presses. Every player understands the system. For years, PSG felt like a collection of celebrities rather than a cohesive machine. And Europe's elite exposed them repeatedly. Everything began changing when PSG appointed Luis Enrique. At first, many people underestimated the significance of the move, but Luis Enrique represented something fundamentally different. He wasn't interested in managing egos. He wanted to build a football structure, a football identity, and perhaps the biggest symbol of that transformation was PSG's willingness to move beyond the Mbappe era. That sounds ridiculous. How can losing one of the best players in the world make a team stronger? Because football history shows us something interesting. Sometimes removing a superstar forces a team to become more balanced, more collective, more unpredictable. Instead of depending on one player, responsibility gets spread throughout the squad. And that's exactly what happened. Today's PSG look very different from the versions we have seen before. They are younger, hungrier, more aggressive, more disciplined. Instead of chasing global celebrities, they are targeting elite talent that fits the system. Players who can press, players who can run, players who can adapt. The result, a team that's harder to stop, because you can't simply neutralize one superstar. Threats come from everywhere. The midfield, the wings, the fullbacks, the attack. Everyone contributes, everyone presses, everyone moves. This is exactly how modern football's most dominant teams operate. And PSG are finally following that blueprint. The truly frightening part isn't what PSG are today, it's what they could become, because most of their core players are still approaching their peak years. Many haven't even reached them yet. That means the current version of PSG may only be the beginning. Think about Europe's traditional giants: Real Madrid, Manchester City, Bayern Munich, Liverpool, Arsenal, Barcelona. All of them understand one terrifying reality: a young elite squad that grows together can dominate for years. We have seen it happen before. The great Barcelona generation, the Bayern machine, Manchester City's dynasty. Once a winning culture develops, success often accelerates. PSG are beginning to show those same signs. Another reason PSG are frightening is simple: resources. Even after changing their sporting philosophy, PSG remain one of the wealthiest clubs in world football. That means they can do something few clubs can. They can make mistakes and recover. They can lose stars and replace them. They can invest heavily in facilities, academies, scouting, recruitment, depth. Most clubs must choose carefully. PSG can pursue multiple solutions simultaneously. That financial advantage doesn't guarantee success, but when combined with intelligent sporting decisions, it becomes incredibly powerful.
For football, so that's what we want, that's what the fans want.
One of the most overlooked aspects of PSG's future is their talent pool. The Paris region is arguably one of the greatest football producing areas on the planet. An astonishing number of elite footballers have emerged from their area surrounding Paris. For years, critics questioned why PSG weren't maximizing this advantage. Now that appears to be changing. Developing local talent provides more than just football quality. It creates identity, connection, belonging. And if PSG successfully combine world-class recruitment with elite academy production, they become even more dangerous, because then they are not just buying success, they are sustaining it. Perhaps the biggest difference is psychological. For years, PSG played under enormous pressure. Every Champions League campaign felt like a life or death mission. Every mistake became a headline. Every elimination became a global story. That burden affected the team. Now things feel different. The expectations remain huge, but the club seems more patient, more strategic, more focused on long-term development. That's important, because the best football projects aren't built overnight. They are built through years of consistent improvement, and PSG finally appear willing to embrace that process. So why is PSG genuinely terrifying? Not because they are rich, not because they have famous players, not because they dominate their domestic league. Those things aren't new. What's new is that PSG are beginning to combine resources with intelligence, man with structure, talent with identity, patience with ambition. For over a decade, Europe feared what PSG might become. Now that vision is starting to take shape. And if this evolution continues, the rest of Europe may soon discover something unsettling. The club once mocked for falling short may finally have learned how to win. And when a club with PSG's resources, talent pool, ambition, and growing football identity figures everything out, they stop being merely powerful. They become terrifying. If Europe's biggest clubs aren't concerned yet, they probably should be, because the PSG project may have finally reached its most dangerous stage. And the scary part, this might only be the beginning.